Hey everybody, I'm Michelle Roy of Dragonfly Wellness, and this is Wellness Wednesday. Today's topic is letting go again, but in particular, letting go of things that you love. So if anyone's been paying attention these past few weeks, several weeks, there's been a lot of talk of deep looking and letting go and recognizing when things are not working in our lives, etc., etc., etc. And that's all been leading up to something. I have been grappling with a big decision in my career for the past several weeks, and came to a decision around that a couple of weeks ago, and I'm announcing that decision this week, and it's very bittersweet. But I have made the choice, the decision to stop teaching weekly classes at the end of the year. And I've been teaching weekly yoga classes since August of 2001. So it's been 21 years. My teaching practice is like a whole person who's grown up and can drink now. And it's just time. I've spent a third of that time at my darling Marie Selby Botanical Gardens. That has served as our yoga studio for all these years, and I took over the program and grew it and changed it and created this community there with the people there. I didn't do it. It was a very much a collective effort, and we've created such a beautiful community, and I didn't think I would leave it for a long time, but lots of factors come in. So I've shared with you all, it's been kind of a challenging fall for me health-wise, and that was something that required me to take a deeper look at my schedule. Then at the same time, Selby came to me and said, hey, we need to make some changes to the program. And that was the thing that kind of forced me into really looking at whether or not I needed to continue this or should continue it, or if it was time to let it go. And I was super resistant to that. My immediate reaction to letting go of Selby was, no way. I love it there. I won't give that up for anything. But I had to be honest with myself, and I started getting these messages from other places, right? Like other points of validation. I spent my first summer away from Florida this past summer, and that I see now was part of it. Like, this really has been going on since I went away for the summer and had to focus on my health and get well, and I did. And I loved my schedule. I loved doing the online content. There was more of it. It was more, I felt impactful and creative, and I was doing more writing, and those are the things I'm being called to focus on right now. And so then I have the health thing going on, and then Selby says, hey, we need to make some changes. So I had to really be honest, and I had to recognize that, wow, it's selfish if I ask them to change the program around what is becoming very limited availability. Like, I think my season there is ending, and it's time to let someone else have it. And I have chosen a successor. We're going to be announcing that tomorrow. She's fabulous. She's going to do great, and she's going to take over that program and change it and make it hers and grow a different community. It might include some of my community, but it'll be some of hers too, and it'll change, and it'll be lovely. And it's just time, because everything has its season. And it's important that we recognize those points of synchronicity when they come in. Like, at the same time that I'm grappling with, changes in my lifestyle too. My kids are grown up now. My youngest is a junior in high school. She drives herself. I don't drive her to school anymore. There's no need for me to really be up and out early in the mornings right now. I could use that time for my own practice and doing other things. So, and it's just the point I am in my practice too. When I looked back on it, I was like, wow, I was in my mid-20s when I started training to study yoga, or studying to teach yoga, training to teach yoga. And my teacher at the time was just a little older than I am. She was in her mid-50s. And guess what? She wasn't doing weekly classes anymore. She was doing workshops and retreats and things like that, and really interesting private work. And those are the kinds of things that I want to focus on, because that's the point I'm at in my career now. I'm going to cast a wider net and do some things like that. So there will be many more fun new offerings coming next year. I'm actually super excited about what waits for me in 2023, and I have no idea what it is. I'm not rushing to fill that space that I'm making by letting these classes go, but I do know it will be rich and impactful, and definitely centered around mindfulness. That has become my mission in life, is to bring mindfulness to people's lives and help them incorporate it into their own daily lives in some way that works for them. So there it is, everybody. Changes are a-coming, and it's perfect timing to let go at the end of the year and open up to what will blossom in spring. So I encourage you, if you're grappling with a difficult decision, don't focus on what you're letting go of. Focus on the space that you're creating for something new to come in. It has served you. It has served you well. And what if there's something even more awesome waiting for you in the future? We're always like, oh no, what if it doesn't turn out? But we never say, what if it's awesome? So that's our mantra today, everybody. What if it's awesome? And it will be. All right, you have a fantastic Wednesday. Happy almost December. And I'll see y'all again very soon with some more, hopefully, inspiration and pearls of wisdom. All right. Have a fantastic day. Namaste.